Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Pete. You're watching PJ Cooper the Model Builder, and I've got something brand new, as you saw in the description. Really wanted to do this for quite some time. It was only with Hachette only in the UK, but now Agora Models is bringing us the Routemaster Bus, and I'm looking so forward to this. I'm not just building this. Have a look at my channel. I've got quite a few different builds, like a few from Agora Models, 3 in total. And may do some more later on, depending on what they bring. But have a look around. I'm doing something from Agora Models, from IXO Collections, from Eaglemoss, and two from 3 here from Model Space. Have a look at them and hope you like them as well. Please help me with the algorithms from YouTube. So liking, subscribing, and commenting helps a lot. I do hope you let me know a little bit about what you think, and maybe just introduce yourself to me. But let's just get on to it. I really want to go into this. Last thing to say is have a look at their website, as I said, agoramodels.com, and have a look around. They're doing some really nice models. If you like this, if you don't like this, but you like to watch it, keep with me and I'll show you some more. Okay guys, as you see on the camera here, I've got everything laid out, and up here as well. And I've done the wheels already, because you need some hot water for that, and they're saying you use a hairdryer as well. Make sure it's on that rim properly, so on that rim there. Otherwise, it's if it's hard as it is now, it's pretty much horrid to put it in its proper position. Let me just check this one. As you can see, all in that rim and all in the outer rim there. Perfect. But without further ado, we've got 10 stages in total. We've got some really nice looking fire ants here. Really nice red screws. And we've got some more here as well. As you can see, quite a few screws that we're using in these 10 stages that I have at the moment. But without further ado, let's get modeling. So this is the front of the car, the radiator and the number plate, both metal. And of course that seems highly logical to put it in that way. 2 AM screws in here. Tip is to loosely screw in one and then the other screws if you're fitting more than one screw on one thing. I did not do it there, but as you can see, that fits properly. And we're getting that grill out. Careful with that very thin piece of metal. And have a look where it goes, what goes where. Well, as you can see, it fits perfectly like that. Look at a few points that you're looking at. This little pin here, that little thing there, and there's a little cutout there as well. For the rest, these fit into that position, so perfect. We're gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bushes on and 5 screws. We're gonna put a bush over that point, and then we're gonna put AM screws in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 AM screws and black bushes to keep them in. And that is what that looks like. So we're going to lay that to the side, and we're going to make those hinges. Okay, now guys, need to be careful, because if you look at that, you see a large hole and a smaller hole, and a thin plate and a large plate, a thick plate I should say. This is where the screw goes in, and that is where it screws into. So these are the quite long BM screws. So this is a very fiddly thing to do. Again, still putting the tip in a little bit of oil, There we go. The two hinges made. Then we are going to attach that to that little thing here. We're going to leave it like that. Okay, and an AM screw in there. That hinge looks crooked. Can you see that? They're not on straight. Well, we'll find out because we're going to put it on that plate anyway. Onto the bonnet. That looks a bit strange, but I'm going to try it and see if when I put it in I can bend it a little bit, because if you look at those, that one's bent out a bit and this one is in. I cannot put anything on the other side because that hinge is nowhere near. Well, I have to write Agora for that part. That hinge is stuffed up. I think that should work. Well, there you go. I have to open up that hinge a bit. I think I'm going to do it slightly more. Okay, that should work. And I've done that quite neatly. Okay, as you saw, that hinge was this one was like that and the other one was smaller, so I had to open it up a bit. But please be careful with that when you do that, something like that. And if you do not feel right to do that, just let Agora know and get yourself a new hinge. Ask for a new hinge because that one wasn't working properly. We're putting that whole thing in here. It's all plastic. I think 5 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they are AMs as well. Tighten it all up. As always, don't start straight away if you're screwing in a part with more screws than one. Fit in loosely, and all screws are in and everything is aligned properly, then you can screw the whole thing together. And that is the bonnet and stage 1 done. Okay, offside and near side headlight assembly, as you can see right there. Offside and near side assembly. We're going to do a little bit of modeling with that, and as you can hear, the ventilator's gone off. As you can see, there are two sides to it, a sleek side and a ripped side. That side you want to careful with that. All right, we're going to start with putting the headlights together. We're going to start with that. We're getting one of these rings out. We're putting them in. Oh my goodness, man, that needs a lot of force to get that in. Okay, it's in. As you can see right there, it's in neatly. We're going to the other side. We're taking a lens and one of these out. And let's see. There are some notches left out and one of those. As you can see right there, it's supposed to fit in like that. And there's a notch there as well, which comes together with a little one over there. Very tiny. There you go. That assembly is in like that. Look at those. Oh good, my goodness, guys, these are small. There's a notch there for the lens, and there's a notch there for the housing. This one goes over the whole thing. As you can see right there, we're putting two AMs in there. As you can see, that's in there. We put it on with that little keyhole pattern there. over it like that. Then we put that bush over it, an AM screw. Then we're doing it with the other headlights set. Then we're going to put that grill on. And this one as well, we're just going to put one screw in, just like the previous one. That other screw is going to be used later. We're going to put a screw in there, and which is the AM. There we go. Now we are going to work right here. We're going to put those on, like so, one by one, with the fire ant that we have right there. So we need a tiny screwdriver for this. And we're going all the way to the other end. As you can see, that's empty, and it's on there. Only just the one in the middle is not too. I'm not too happy with, but can't do anything about it. All right, putting that to the side, and we're connecting this side. 4 cms. And we're starting with the one here because that has that little grill in there as well. That's that. We're going to the other side. And there's a CMs as well. Okay, that's that whole part, front part, and that will go on there like so. Okay, this is stage number 3, stairs. So that was a bit strange. They fit together, as you can see. And that is the staircase done. So we've got all the stairs together, we've got the side panel on, and we're going to stage number 4. There is a certain way to put that on, guys. Oh, didn't see that coming. Okay, I've put all the kick plates in, as you can see, but these are in, you can put them in straight, but these you cannot. So what I've done with those, these are hard to put in. I've taken out that side plate and screwed those in and put the plate back on. So the plate is not in the way if you want to screw it in. Okie dokie. We're going to put 2 AP screws with that side panel. These are hard to put in. 2 AP screws, but they're in. It's only connected to the stairs on that and that point, so it's not fully in. So we're going to take the floor plate out. Okay, they're going into 1, 2, 3, 4 points. And then we're going to put AP screws in there, most probably CP. And that is what you have. And those you should have still left there. And that finishes stage number 4. So we've got that part. And we're holding it like so. And we're putting that in with 2 EM screws. We're going to keep the EMs quite close. Put those in. And then we're going to put those in. Put in like that. We're staying with the EM screws. If we're holding it like that, okay, we're going to put an EM in that as well. Then we put that thinner one in there. And we're going to do the same thing again, but on the other side. There we go. I'll show you in a second. Yep. Two FM screws. And I think that is that for this stage. Yes, I'm quite right. In stage number 6. Putting that pretty plate in there. And GM screws. Then we're putting those plates on. And they're saying they have to be in lines properly. There's a 1 and a 2 on it. But there's a locating lug there as well. So I cannot put it the other way around. And we are putting in 4 HM screws. Okay, we're turning it around. We're putting those in. And then we're putting those in. I'm putting 2 more EMs in there. As you can see, guys, 4 EM screws. I think it was EMs. Yeah, 4 EM screws there. Put it neatly. No gaps there. Needs a little bit of force. As you can see, that moves about quite freely, which is what we want. Then we've got it on the right side. We want with those screw things up. So we're going to put that in first, and then we're going to push. Oh, well, it's not that hard. Let's see what kind of screws go in. 2 GMs. All GMs. GMs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we are going to put those on where 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All neatly in there, and that's the whole suspension done from stage 6. We're putting that wheel together in stage 7. So we're going to turn it upside down and start on this side like that, and an FM. Okay, the little pin up and the big round thing here. And this is the orientation. Pin, screw hole. And then we're going to go to the other side. We're going to do the same thing. And we're going to put that aside, put those away. We're going to get that out, like so. And we're putting a CM in there. I'll show you in a moment. Right, it's in there. We're putting a CM in that one. Then we're putting that little mini bracket, like so. And that's the CM as well. And more CMs. We're going to put a screw in that one, that one, that one, and that one. No, we're starting with that one and that one. I think we're putting that the other ones, that spring on. It's not as strong as usual. This is a pretty long build, this one. Okay, we're putting that in, and we're putting a CM and a DP, so a CM. That is what we have. Oh, we're not doing anything with it. Oh, we are. Why did I not see that? And let's see, on what side are we putting it on? We're putting it on this side. Yep, let's put that on the right side. Correct side. And we're putting 2 FMs in. That looks really nice. There we go. Then we're putting those wheels on. In stage number 10. As you see, I've skipped. I went straight to 11, and I'm going back to 10 now. We're putting that washer in, as you just saw me do. I am. Put that away. Dip in oil. Come on. As you see, that's the best way to do it. Put the washer on the screw. Okay, we've done that. We're getting those JMs out. These 3 of those, 6 in total. Yep, they're bloody tiny. So I'm going to get my smallest screw head which is BH00. Lightly screw, and then fully. This helps, as can't say enough, with the alignment. Okay, 3 of those in. Then we put that one in, and then we put the emblem in, and we do exactly the same on the other side. All right, then we put that little thing in, and then we put that emblem in, and that whole thing is done. And it's still loose in there, but it's good. Okay, guys, and that was a pretty long one. It's 2 o'clock now, and I don't know when I started. It's more than an hour that I took about for this. And what do we have? We've got that, which with those guards in there, with those tiny red screws. Really nice. I really like it. Then we did the stairs with those kick plates, the side, and on that piece of floor. This is where the entrance is here. This is where the entrance is into the bus. So really nice. Then we've done that bonnet as well, which I had to bend that hinge, but I got it to do exactly what I wanted to do. But I modeled it on the other one, so it should have come right. Had to use some pliers to take them apart, but I got it. Not the best manufacturing from Agora models, but I got it to work. And then we went for that assembly. It is a massive assembly, but it's a massive bus anyway, so it shouldn't be strange. Well, with that, that's it for the very first packet of the Routemaster Bus, and whoa boy, I liked it. It took me quite some time, but you know, I don't mind it being long. I have no problem with that at all. But it took quite some time. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a really nice build. As you can see, we've got a lot of little things left, but I made a screw box for it, so we've got enough room for it to put it all in. At least I have the stickers in there, so it should be working. I hope to get some more soon, because it's quite as you can see, it's quite a large one, and we've only started to where my finger is. So a lot to go, but we have 12 packages in total. So number 1 is in, 11 to go, and I really like it. I'm gonna say that a lot. I'm sorry about that, but I love doing this one. Please like, subscribe, and pass it on, and have a look at all my other builds, because I've got quite a few. This one is a brand new one, and well, as I said, have a look at the other ones. This one is of course by Agora Models. Hachette has done it as well, and I don't know if this is exactly the same thing. I have no clue whatsoever, but wanted to do it. Hachette is the only one who had it until Agora Models got it. I thoroughly enjoyed it, as I already said. But guys, thank you very much. Thank you for staying all the way to the end. Have a look at the website of Agora Models. You'll see all the other builds they do as well. But thank you again. Like, subscribe, pass it on, and hope to see you next time. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.